Welcome everyone to part 4 of What If Naruto Hated His Village. And yeah, the last one was fun, and so were the last few ones. The first one was kind of bad, I'll admit, but I'm really enjoying where the story's going, and I think I know where this is gonna go now, and I'm really happy with it. So, bye! Sasuke looked at Naruto with a furious look. He screamed at him, "What the hell, Naruto? You said you'd fight me yourself! This is not what we agreed upon." Naruto just smiled and said, "Heh, I told you I'd fight you in base form, but I never said I wouldn't use any jutsu. So, instead of fighting me, I'd recommend you keep your eyes on that guy. He's a bit of a challenge. I believe if I'd let him live even longer than he did, he might have even been able to kill me. But, although strong, he was still weak compared to my full power." Sasuke said, "Fine, I'll fight him. But how the hell did you even bring him back to life anyways? Last time I checked, there was nothing on our academy books about bringing back the dead. What is this cursed jutsu you learned? And how did you learn to do such a thing?" Naruto looked at Sasuke and told him it was from a hidden scroll he stole from the village. It belonged to the second Hokage. It was filled with jutsu that were never meant to be used by anyone. So, I learned every single one on the list. Sasuke looked at him and said, "I gotta admit, that's more impressive than I thought. Anyways, do me a favor and wake him up. Time for us to have a duel." And without a moment to waste, Kisame picked up his sword and charged straight at Sasuke with the intention to kill. He hit Sasuke once and Sasuke went flying backwards, and that's when he screamed out the word, "Chidori!" as Sasuke charged at Kisame with his hands surrounded by lightning. But he did not expect Kisame to turn into some kind of beast and deflect it like it was nothing. Kisame kicked Sasuke and sent him flying backwards. With a single punch, he was able to knock him out. Naruto managed to catch Sasuke, and then he held him in his arms and told him, "Well, you fought well, but I never expected you to win. I didn't know he had this up his sleeve, but I guess it's my turn now." Naruto got ready to fight, but then he decided, "Hey, Gaara, wanna help me fight this guy? He's strong, I don't know if I can actually win. He might be able to beat me." Gaara looked at him and smiled. "I doubt that, but you know what? I could use the exercise. So let's do it. This time I can get revenge for him kicking me before." So Naruto and Gaara got prepared to fight. They both looked at him and said, "He has a transformation. I say we use some of our own." Yeah, Gaara smiled and so did Naruto. Kisame was confused, looked at them with hatred in his eyes as he knew they had just killed him. But Naruto didn't even care. He powered on to his Kurama Link mode, ready to fight, and after, Gaara also powered up into a mode that he had developed, a mode where he could control his one-tailed beast. And so, they both got ready to fight. Kisame charged at them with full strength, not even holding back. Naruto and Gaara were actually being held back. They weren't being able to actually defeat him immediately like they expected. And then, Sasuke got right back up and said, "Hey, don't you guys have all the fun without me. I want to be a part of this too. Now, step aside. I want to have another try. This guy and I aren't finished." Naruto looked at Sasuke and told him, "Don't worry, Sasuke. It doesn't really matter anymore. After all, we can kill this guy as many times as we want. But for now, how about we do it together, and then we'll see if we can all do it separately later." Sasuke was upset by Naruto's comment, but then again he also knew it was true that he'd never be able to beat him by himself. So he agreed and joined the battle, as they all fought together against Kisame to beat him. It didn't really take long for all three of them to take down Kisame. It was actually pretty easy. But with Kisame defeated now, Sasuke wanted something else to fight. He said, "Alright, give me another one of those. I'll fight him right now." But Naruto said, "It's not that easy, actually. Let me explain." Naruto explained that the reanimation jutsu required a lot more than just bringing back someone. It required a sacrifice, a dead body.
Luckily, Naruto had one in spare, which was the one he had just used, but he would need to find another one if he wanted to reanimate. So, Naruto looked at Sasuke and said, "You wouldn't happen to have anyone else that you wish would die besides your brother, do you? Because we could totally use another dead body right now." Sasuke thought about it, but he answered by saying, "No, not that I can think of." But Gaara heard in on the conversation and said, "You might not have someone you want to kill, but I kinda do. So, follow me, and don't lag behind. Any of you lag behind and I'm leaving you. I don't need you guys for this one. I could do it by myself. I'd just rather you guys be there. It'll make it easier. Anyways, come on." Naruto looked at Gaara and said, "I didn't know you had any coral. Who are we gonna kill anyways?" Gaara said, "An old friend, back from my village. Let's just say I hate him with a passion, and it's about time I repay him for trying to kill me. My father shall die today." So that's it for the video. I know what a lot of you are going to say, that this is way too fast, I'm moving too fast for this. I know I am moving really, really fast for this thing, but I kind of just want to get this over with. Not because I don't like this series, I'm loving making this. It's just I also want to make more things like this, like different stories. I want to also focus on not just Naruto, but other anime, video games, whatever the hell you guys want. You guys choose, it's your opinion, and I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.